Diesel heater. Diesel heater. So it's a cool morning here in Alberta, 2 degrees Celsius inside the trailer. I thought I would give the diesel heater another try, test it out and see how long it would take to get up to something comfortable. This would be a little bit cold to roll out of the sleeping bag with. So I'm thinking I want to get it up to about 18 degrees Celsius in here. Let's see if I can do that. Let's start her up. Set the temperature for 18 degrees Celsius. We're at 1 minute. Glow plug warming up. Check back in a couple minutes, see how long. 4 minutes in, she's firing up. We're at 2 bars out of 6. The amount of warmth it's pumping out. Still rather cool. To 5 degrees Celsius. Over here in the far bunk, it's sitting at just over 4 degrees. You can see the high humidity. It rained last night. So that's one of the nice things that the diesel heater will do, is it's only blowing in dry air and it'll get rid of that humidity. That's also probably making it feel a lot cooler than it actually is in here. 6 minutes in, it's at full bars, pumping out the maximum amount of heat that it produces. Up to 6 degrees Celsius. Oh yeah, that's good and warm. We're on our way. Up to 10 degrees Celsius. It's been running for 18 minutes. It already feels a lot more comfortable in here. Let's see how we're doing in the bunk. It's already down to 46% humidity, and it's actually even warmer in the bunk, 13 degrees. I did find that it got warmer in the bunks just because that's where the angle of the vents was blowing. So that's good. So we're up to 14C. It's taken half an hour to get the trailer up to that temperature. This is the temperature in my mind that I would like to keep it at. This is perfectly comfortable, and you can roll out of bed at 14 degrees Celsius and not be frozen. So that's pretty good, from 2 degrees to 14 degrees in half an hour. Let's check the bunk. We're down to 39% humidity, and it's 15.4 degrees over here in the bunk. So we're clipping along pretty good. We'll see how long it takes us to get that extra. Oh, we're up to 15 now. To get up to the 18 degrees that we set it. We're up to 17 degrees Celsius in here. 50 minutes it's taken to get there. It's not bad. Could set this thing to start running an hour before you want to get up. Get it nice and toasty. The bunk is up at 17.5, 34% humidity. So it has kind of taken the dampness out of the air in here. So it is actually quite comfortable. But we targeted 18 degrees Celsius. Let's see how we do. And keep in mind, this is a tent trailer. There is no insulation. The air is just going to, or the heat is just going to leak out of here. But, oh, look at that. While we were talking, 18 degrees Celsius. So now the diesel heater should start ramping down a little bit because it's hit the targeted temperature. Not sure how long it needs to stay at that temperature before the heater decides that it's gonna slow down and get into maintenance mode. But that is something I will be curious about, is once it goes into maintenance mode, will it stay at 18 degrees Celsius for 15 more minutes? So it jumped from 18 to 19 pretty quickly, and you can hear the heater has slowed down because it's hit the 18 degrees Celsius that it's supposed to be targeting. The heater's slowing right down now. So it took 53 minutes to get it up to 19 degrees in here. So we're going to keep this going for another 10 minutes or so and see if it can actually stay at this temperature while the heater is running sort of in maintenance mode. Well, maintenance mode didn't do very well in the tent trailer. As soon as it went down to maintenance mode, the temperature dropped pretty quickly. In 8 minutes, it went from 20 degrees down to 17, and you can hear the heater ramping back up again. It's back up to 18 degrees. But so that's going to be the curse of the tent trailer, I guess, is that the heater is not going to really be able to maintain temperature in its maintenance mode. It is going to probably be jumping up and down a little bit between running full out and running at partial speeds. And you can really see the impact of it running on a slower mode in the bunk. The temperature went from 18 degrees down to 13 and a half. That's mostly because it's kind of right in line with the heat vent. But it's just fabric. It has no insulative quality, so it's only going to be as warm as the air inside here. So it's holding steady at 18 degrees. It's raining outside now, still about 2 degrees. Been running for an hour and 20 minutes. Perfectly comfortable in the trailer. I'd call this one a success. I think this thing is going to work great when get out in the mountains and it gets down cool overnight. I think this is really going to do the job. Let's go see where we're at in the bunk. It's at 17.9, 33% humidity. Good. Nice and comfortable in here. Well, it's cold and wet. It's about 9 degrees Celsius. Windy. It's been raining. Let's see what's going on here with the temperature in here. (9 degrees, 50% humidity. I'm surprised that's it for the humidity. It feels pretty humid in here. So, seems like a good time to test out the diesel heater. See if we can get it up to, I want to say 18°C. That'd be a nice temperature to kind of get the chill off after spending a day outside. So spark it up at 5 minutes. See how long it takes us to get to the 18 degrees. 6 minutes. We'll see how long it takes us. We're up to 14 degrees Celsius in here. It's actually quite nice. 15 minutes it's taken to go from 9 to 14. Let's have a look at the bunk. Bunk's at 13.5, 43% humidity. Well, it's raining and it's blowing outside. But we're up to 16 degrees Celsius. Temperature's dropped also. It's now down to +8 out there. How far into this are we? Half an hour up to 16 degrees. Considering the temperature outside, that's not bad. This is the first time that I've actually had the diesel heater going in what I would consider to be not ideal conditions, with rain and wind. It seems to be doing all right. Give it a little while longer, see if we can hit that 18 degrees. Now we're at 18 degrees Celsius. Took 45 minutes to get there. That's not too bad, I don't think. Still raining, still cool out, windy. So that seems reasonable. It's nice and comfortable in here. And on the bunk, (15.7), 38% humidity. I can feel the cold air pouring in over here because I don't have this side strapped down, so that probably accounts for the difference.